Alright, I'm going to cut into this lamb shank with this particular...
The petite carver knife.
Petite carver knife.
Oh no, that's the trimmer knife, George. Use the other one. That's the trimming knife. That's the fat trimmer. That is a table knife, George. The petite carver is the bigger one.
Although this one will actually do the job. But anyway.
That one's similar to a steak knife, so it might. But yeah, you can show with both of them.
Well, I'm just going to trim this.
Oh, if you're going to trim the...
I'm just going to trim this.
You can trim that. You can use the trimming knife for that, but that's not for bone.
Well, I know, but I'm going to get this away from the bone.
Okay. There's a piece of leather left on there from before, so let's pull that off. We missed a piece. Sorry.
All right. Well, it actually does a pretty good job of cutting it away from the bone.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it does a pretty good job at scraping the rest of it from the bone.
Right. So remove the petite carver from there because you're going to use that in the vegetables. We'll want to probably wash it real fast before we move on to that bit. And
But I'm just saying, because this is a tougher piece of meat,
this
is actually slicing it pretty well.
it is, isn't it? That is wonderful.
This is, that says this is a fresh knife. I'm going to do another one.
Okay. Once you finish with the meat, like I said, I will go ahead and stop. We'll do another video after that. I am going to wash the
Actually, that's cutting the meat actually very well.
trimmer and cutting board before we move to the vegetables. So after this.
Of a tougher meat right
Okay.
here.
So after he's done with the meat, we will stop and then do another. All right, George.
So you want to see how well this cuts the bone. And through tendons.
It's cutting through the tendons pretty good.
Actually, it's cutting through the tendons actually very well.
Awesome. George is the cook in our household, so that is why he is filming the video here. Or actually, I'm filming it and he's demonstrating, but still. Wow. Just slides right off, doesn't it?
Actually, very well. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually want to use this knife.
Okay.
Because it's smaller.
Well, it is a trimming knife, so it's okay for trimming. But it will not cut through bone. Just remember that. And be very careful, George. I don't want you to cut yourself. They are very sharp. Put it back on the cutting board. It'd be a lot safer.
Actually, this part's
Okay.
safely done.
That looks like it's nothing left really on there that we want anyway.
That's soup on at this point.
Okay, well, we can put in a plastic bag for that later. Wow. That is phenomenal. Just look how easy that is to cut.
Okay, well, actually actually want to see something.
Okay. We're going to try the shears on the meat. Oh, wow. Look at that. That just cuts right through it too, doesn't it? Is that a bone? George?
Now, I want to actually see.
Are you cutting bone now?
Well, somewhat. Trimming around it.
Okay.
Because this is still all soup stock for what we're doing.
Right, we'll save it for soup stock for sure.
And I want to see if this is actually going to cut this without a hammer.
Don't know if it's meant to cut bone like
actually,
that. So don't use the shears for cutting bone, George.
No, actually, I don't think it's equipped to actually do it,
But look at how nice
trimming
it's doing, yeah.
on what I can get with the knife is a little bit better.
Okay.
Actually, a lot better. Considering most of this is gristle, and these knives kind of don't like the gristle. But anyway.
That just proves that every tool you have here is meant for different things. So that's why you probably want multiple knives. Right now, this is just the demo kit that we have. So as we get more knives, we will show more videos of those as time goes on.
Now I'm going to try with the little knife on this piece.
Okay.
I want to actually see what this can do.
Okay, put it on the cutting board, please. I don't want you to cut yourself. And that is the table knife you're using, isn't it?
Yep.
So that is just the table knife, guys. This table knife will also work for cutting steaks. It's good for cutting steaks, spreading your butter on your toast, anything. You can use this knife with every meal. Look how that does.
Yeah, actually.
Pretty impressive for a table knife. And I've never seen a table knife you could cut leather with before either. So that's pretty cool.
Actually, that works better than this one, actually.
Because you're trying to get closer to the bone.
I gotta get to the bone.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
And on a little bit of butchery. Especially when you're dealing with a shank. Which, honestly, with most of this shank, I gotta deal with it with a hammer. Break it up.
Now, all of our Cutco knives are dishwasher safe as well.
I'm gonna see how this one does. Actually, the little knife I'm actually liking better than this one.
For what you're doing right now.
For what I'm doing right now, yes.
Okay. Well, because you're trying to pull it off the bone, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a smaller knife, but it's
easier to get closer to the bone, right?
when it comes to actually the other pieces of meat, this one does better. So
it just depends on what you're using it for which one you want. Makes sense. They've all got different purposes. And you've still got the trimmer there too if you need it for anything too.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, for this, let me try the trimmer. Actually, the trimmer, I'm not liking the trimmer. I'm actually liking the smaller knife.
For this particular job? Okay.
Yeah, because
well, the trimmer is best used from my understanding, for trimming the fats off of a steak, or you can use it for cutting up vegetables. So that's fine. And this does have a bone.
For if you're doing
okay
work like this. Yeah, this knife is better for the actual cutting.
Right.
This knife, I'm hating to say, but I haven't cut any of the vegetables yet. That seems more like a vegetable knife.
Okay. Well, we will get to that soon. After you're finished with the meat, then I will wash the knives, and we'll come back for the next video and show the vegetables. Maybe we should have started with vegetables first.
Yeah, I'm actually going more for the little knife.
Okay.
That is more for cleaning and getting everything.
That little knife as well can be used to cut some vegetables.
Yeah.
That table knife.
But this knife, the way it is, so much better for chunking.
Well, it is a carving knife.
But on the business end of it, trying to dice all this up, probably the best.
Okay.
But it is in between this knife and this knife for
lamb.
butchery.
Okay.
This knife doesn't do much.
Not with what you're doing.
Not with what I'm doing.
Okay.
Not with what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to cut, actually with this one.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and stop there, and then we'll come back when we're ready to do the vegetables.